round of qualifying with barely a hiccup. This is Moreno, the central defender. Finds a good ball too, doesn't he, to Hernandez. Play on, says the referee. Torres, Nilo, they're looking for the near post and could not quite finish it off.
And again, it's the place interchange, it's the movement, it's the quick passing in the final third. You see a third man running here. Chicharito turns on the ball. Third man running with Torres, Nilo. Good run into the near post by Chicharito. And you expect the best finisher in this region and one of the best finishers in the world to put this in the back of the net.
It's a great move. It deserved a goal. It didn't get it. He still has... Guardado with the layoff. Salcido forward. Guzan under pressure. Dos Santos. Free kick was given though. Wouldn't have counted. Really, to be honest with you, I think they'd be doing cartwheels. Anything more, dreamland. Here's Aquino. Oh, and that's deflected quite nastily off Gonzalez, and it might have ended up anywhere. Abisla rather.
And again, it's the same story. So Aquino down the right-hand side, putting pressure on the Marcus Beasley. Is a very dangerous ball. And you know what surprises me? That Chicharito Hernandez is not flashing through the near post. That's usually the kind of space that he likes to exploit.
When you win that ball, you have to find an outlet because Mexico will immediately put pressure on you coming out of the back. If you give up a ball in a dangerous situation like that, your back four is on its...
Guardado. Now Carlos Salcido, the converted left back. Torres, Nilo, the left puts a great ball in towards Hernandez, is it? No. Just too near. Brad Guzan. Guzan had only played 20 minutes for Jurgen Klinsmann before...
Come together. Space is very difficult for both players to find.
Aquino. Twisting, turning. Oh! It looked a bit more dangerous than it was. I think it hit the back stanchion, that. Crowd got excited on the far side.
But ever since the yellow card, 8 minutes into this game, Beasley has not looked comfortable defending one-on-one with Aquino, Alejandro.
I'm not comfortable defending Aquino one-on-one, and I'm here in the booth. When he has the ball, he's so slippery, so shifty, so pacey. He can take you inside and out.
They're not really getting on the team's case too much so far. A few boos going into half-time. Nothing much. Zabala and Aquino here. Oh, what an important interception that was back there from Omar Gonzalez. Beasley's in trouble.
I mean, we keep saying it. It's Aquino. He's the difference maker in the final third. Seems to me like Beasley gets to have
just half an eye on the clock. Just over 20 minutes remaining. To the near post and flicked on, but never really looking like...
Has speed, he can retain. It's one of the players that a lot of the media wanted to see Friday in San Pedro Sula. Now he gets his chance against the United States.
Guardado. And Dos Santos plays it across the face of goal. And the United States defending with Zusi coming to the rescue. There he is, Reina, the substitute, plays for Pachuca, outspoken character.
And this is exactly how you get points on the road at Azteca. Look at the run from Graham Zusi right now. That's a 40-yard run. Unbelievable defending from Graham.
Is a long way from producing a point yet. Salcido again. Reina, the new man. Good burst of pace. Nice turn as well. Cuts it back. Aquino is at a penalty. Aquino goes down in the box. It's not given. And Mexico have been up in arms and protested to FIFA about refereeing decisions in their previous games. Have not got the spot kick they think they deserve. And that's the second call of the night.
And it comes in a play where Angel Reina is able to push the envelope and force the envelope a little bit, where he takes Omar Gonzalez down the left-hand side into the box. Good cut back. And, oh, it's so close. It's so close.
Edu, I think that's a penalty, isn't it?
He's late. He does not play the ball. It's a penalty.
Well, at age 23, you've played for 6 clubs.
Here is Dos Santos trying his luck. Almost trying to prove you two wrong.
It's the curse of the commentator.
Well, of course. Don't tempt fate, you see.
He hits this beautifully, and he's curling away from Dusan. I'm not sure that he gets there. A great strike on the ball, very close.
Look at that ball move.
Yep.
The Susi is going off, by the way, for the United States. Goes a long way across the face of goal, and they cannot finish it again. Hernandez attacking it, and again for the second time tonight, ending in the back of the net. He's there, but not the ball.
Good service in the box, well driven, and he's just not able to react quickly enough to the bounce. The short hops him, and he's not able to redirect.
How often do you see Chicharito miss a chance like this, though? 9 out of 10 times, though. That's on the inside of the foot and back of the net.
Last few moments. Mesa plays it deep. Still not away. Big header, Omar Gonzalez. Only as far as Reina, though. Fires one in, and Dusan has to claw it away. Not sure whether corner Mexico have had in the game. They decide to go short. It's deflected. Oh, and it's turned wide of the post in the end.
Had it not been for Corona, this team would have lost to Jamaica here at Estadio Azteca.
I think the boys touched on it before. There is a suspicion that maybe Ochoa is getting international appearances to help him get a work permit to play in England for Liverpool. Dempsey does well. This is better from the United States. Bradley working the 1-2. Bradley's in here, covering by Torres Nilo. That was a slick move by the United States, with tempo too.
Well, in the United States, watch this. It's clean two-touch passing. Not too many touches. And then find Jozy Altidore. When you can find your center forward, Alejandro, it then opens passing lanes for the midfielders to get in behind.
And it's so
far, so good, really, for the U.S. Still goalless here. Here's Maurice Edu. Dempsey. No, it went out of play. Went out of play. Just the odd moment from the United States. And don't forget, the man. Yellow card so far, despite 1 or 2 reports suggesting it was 2. Now Dempsey's picked it up here for the United States. Captain, of course, now. Gomez making a run, and it's a very good ball from Dempsey to feed him as well. Altidore was waiting in the middle. That was the best yet from the US.
Perfect timing of that run from Gomez, but it was also Clint Dempsey realizing that he had Gomez trailing. That's the part of the game, though. You need Jozy Altidore to get in front of that defender and get near post.
They've got through the first 20 minutes or so without conceding. Dempsey was looking for a bit more support. It's Dos Santos again. Watch Hernandez movement. And there's going to be a yellow card here. A second one for the United States. Beasler this to grow into the game a little more. Bradley feeds it forward. Altidore. Nope. Ball given away, and it's given Mexico the chance to break here. Dos Santos. Hernandez makes that run to the near post again. And this time it's way overhit. Way overhit by Dos Santos. He was only about towards that near post area. The United States, I think, forewarned, was forearmed about that. DeMarcus Beasley. He's got another little knock as well and stays down. Meanwhile, it's Eddie Johnson here. Got past Mesa, didn't he? Good burst of pace. Crosses a bit deep. And not even the workhorse. Always the hardest game the US play in World Cup qualifying. Beasley has to watch his step. Remember, he was booked early. What can be a quite volatile crowd here. That might be an understatement, by the way. Here's Aquino again. Winning his 12th cap, the lively right winger. Jeff Cameron. Hit long. He's almost having to play the elder statesman back there, Cameron, but he's only got 13 caps himself. They didn't get a win for a 46-year spell at one point. Here's Edu. It's rather changed in recent times. The free kick goes Mexican way. Here comes Hernandez. Wide for Aquino. Hernandez continues with his run into the box, and it's given away this time. And very well won back.
Second time Edu's gotten caught.
Dos Santos, Beasley gets it away. It's Dos Santos this time again. DeMarcus Beasley covered it, almost like he'd been playing left back all his life. Guardado.
But they have to win tonight.
Giovanni Dos Santos, such a tricky little player. They play just behind Chicharito. This is Guardado. Straight away, just as the United States expected, Mexico will try to come fast out the box. It's not the worst ball from Giovanni Dos Santos, but it's Carlos Salcido being deployed these days as a midfield man and up against his old Fulham mate, Clint Dempsey. Same area of the pitch they'll be operating in a lot of the time. This is the new boy, Reyes, feeding it inside to Salcido. Just 20, Reyes. It's only his fourth cap and he's playing on his home ground. It's Club America, his team play here at the Azteca. Here's Guardado. Now Torres Nilo. Olays from the Mexican fans. Guardado across to Zabala and then wide for Aquino here. And that's good work from DeMarcus Beasley. That is a huge confrontation tonight. DeMarcus Beasley, the rookie left back, emergency left back.
His back shoulder, so then when that ball goes out wide, he's allowed to close it down. Well done.
Salcido goes long, Aquino's got him behind. DeMarcus Beasley here, and was there a little shove there? The linesman seems to think there was. Now where was that? Was it just outside? It's a yellow card to take a touch off an American boot. Zabala feeding the ball wide to Mesa, the right back. And once again, here's Aquino, and that's this match again, him against DeMarcus Beasley. I think they're going to target that area, all right.
Well, if you remember last August, Ian, Aquino came into the second half. He was against DeMarcus Beasley.
They're beginning to turn the screw a bit, Taylor.
Yeah, and that's what you're starting to see. Michael Bradley and Maurice Edu were talking to each other, and that ball was cleared out to stay more connected in front of Beasler and Gonzalez.
Remember, this is a United States team without about 11 players for one reason or
That particular play where you have guys popping in different spaces and running into different spaces. That third man running with Torres Nilo down the left-hand side, and the movement in the box was excellent by Mexico.
And Alejandro, where does that come from? It comes from Guardado tucking inside, which then makes it a nightmare for Jeff Cameron.
away by DeMarcus Beasley, who, by the way, is winning his 99. What can be a quite volatile crowd here. That might be an understatement, by the way. Here's Aquino again. Winning his 12th cap, the lively right winger. Jeff Cameron. Hit long. He's almost having to play the elder statesman back there, Cameron, but he's only got 13 caps himself. About $9 million to Porto in the summer. That's how promising he is. I think they think he's the next big thing, and Mazal Rodriguez, the captain who's suspended for this, might just have a bit of a battle to get his place back on a regular basis. Here's Guardado. Zabala. Strange to see the Mexicans not wearing green at home for me, but then again, I'm a boring old traditionalist like that. Dos Santos. Mexico, who've made 14 World Cup finals. Tremendous record. There was a time when they dominated United States on a regular basis. In fact, the USA didn't get a win for a 46-year spell at one point. Here's Edu. It's rather changed in recent times. The free kick goes Mexican's way. Here comes Hernandez. Wide for Aquino. Hernandez continues with his run into the box, but it's given away this time. And very well won back.
Second time Edu's gotten caught.
Dos Santos, Beasley gets it away.
That Taylor talked about, it has not been there, and he was not there in the Jamaica game, and certainly was not there in the Honduras game. Mexico is very good on and off the ball, but they have to hit that final pass.
Dos Santos is playing pretty deep at the moment. Now then, Torres Nilo again. He's almost the auxiliary attacker, isn't he now? The left back, Gonzalez, was tweeting yesterday about how his jaw still hurt. He's been a bit of a soldier for the US over the last few days. Mesa for Mexico, desperate for a breakthrough to give their fans the win that they need to kickstart this final round of qualifying. You do get the feeling they'll make it comfortably enough in the end to the World Cup. But it's been a difficult start. Here's Aquino. Now Mesa looking for some late movement ahead of him. Nothing's doing at the moment. Pushing and shoving going on between Hernandez and Omar Gonzalez. Reduced to long-range efforts from Salcido. Miles out. Guzan will settle for that. Hey, not showing their displeasure. For Santos is Omar Bravo. Salcido, still not totally convinced myself he's really a midfield player. But there are people in the Mexican setup who know far better than me. Reina. And there's going to be an almighty row after this game about the two penalties not given for Mexico. One arguable, the other, if we're honest, looks stone wall. Still probing is Omar Bravo again. Will take the corner, Mexico. It's Walter Alexander Lopez from Guatemala, the referee. He's only 32. He's one of FIFA's high flyers. Now I have to watch this here, because any pushing and shoving, he's made a statement of intent, the referee, that he might pull it up. Susi won the header. Now set pieces.
This is easily the US's advantage here.
Cameron is very tall, and he gets the header and nearly scores as well. Goodness me, or was there a push? Yeah, it wouldn't have counted anyway. He's given a free kick, the referee.
But look at the targets the US has. You've got Gonzalez, Bradley, Cameron, Dempsey, Altidore. Easily an advantage for the US on set pieces. They have to capitalize on these.
Tell me why this is a free kick.
I'm not sure there's a foul there.
Can they do something from the set piece again? Plenty of white shirts in there for the USA. Not with deliveries like that, they won't.
And you can...
Here comes the corner kick. Zavala couldn't reach it. Still might be something though. Jorge Torres Nilo with the cross. Bradley charging it down. I think we're seeing that the position is unfamiliar to him once or twice, aren't we? Positionally, starting positions. Different test than the other night. Here comes the third corner for the Mexicans. The US at the moment very much in survival mode. Gives Mexico an early corner. at the start of the second half in the cauldron of the Azteca. Played deep. Torres Nilo with the bandaged arm was the player who headed it down. Even the left back.
He had that hamstring coming out as well.
He did, didn't he? Just moving a bit uneasily. That's something else to keep an eye on. They're not overloaded with defenders either at the moment. Mesa trying his luck from a long way out. He was ambitious and has given the US a chance to break forward with that in the game against Honduras. Wood, it goes fizzing across the face of goal from Giovanni Dos Santos.
Eventually, you feel like Mexico's going to break through.
Not yet, though. Zabala's a bit of a threat in the air. And the shot was a long way off target from Salcido.
Who will step up for Mexico and be that second guy alongside Chicharito?
An eighth corner for Mexico, and Hernandez was attacking it in there. It's bouncing around dangerously. Zavala deflected behind for a corner kick, yet another one.
The reality is when you're defending set pieces, it's the second ball. Michael Bradley gets beat to that ball, and that's the part of where Gonzalez, Beasler, Cameron make sure that ball clears your 18.
Another Mexican corner. Andy Johnson backheads it away.
Zuzi, do not give up on that play.
It's not pretty work, but it's vital work.
It's effective, Ian.
Yeah. Played towards that near post area. The United States, I think, forewarned, was forearmed about that. There's the corner kick to the near post. Again, Zabala. Here comes the corner kick. Guzan with a great punch away. Goes a long way across the face of goal, and they cannot finish it again. Hernandez attacking it, and again for the second time tonight, ending in the back of the net. He's there, but not the ball.
Good service in the box, well driven, and he's just not able to react quickly enough to the bounce. The short hops him, and he's not able to redirect.
How often do you see Chicharito miss a chance like this, though? 9 out of 10 times, though. That's on the inside of the foot and back of the net.
Corner Mexico have had in the game. They decide to go short. It's deflected. Oh, and it's turned wide of the post in the end. The last chance for Mexico. And it goes safely behind. So Mexico with the free kick. As always, all to the back post, and they've missed the chance with the header there. Zabala had got forward, and he was completely free.
And they worked on this all day yesterday in the sense that Zavala likes to peel off the back shoulder. The problem is Jeff Cameron was in no man.
Reyes, the defenders, come forward as well here to add some extra height. Play towards the near post where again Zabala was trying to get the little flick. What happens here? A nervy moment here for the US. Goes a long way, but it's defended by Beasler again, who straight away is talking to his fellow defenders, telling them to get back in shape and concentrated. Yet another corner. Gomez is going to take the free kick. He likes to be in charge of the set pieces and scored a great winner from one of them against Jamaica earlier on in the qualifying. That's towards the back post. It ought to be Ochoa's. He made heavy weather of that, electing to punch it. It looked like he could have caught it.